Hi everyone, it's Ash and I'm going to be using the Smokey Glow palette. I know I'm late to the game with this, but they had a great Black Friday sale and I finally purchased it. I'm just priming my eyes right now. I'm just going to start using the Half Pony shade and I'm going to pack that right above my crease area. So while I was showing the shade I was going to be using, the jump cut fell right out of my palette. So that was fun. I'm glad it did not break, but this is my ridiculous reaction to it falling out. That jump cut shade is what is on my cheeks, and I also used the shade Nutty for my highlighter. All right, so I had some difficulties blending out that Half Pony shade. I don't know if it's because I didn't set my primer, which I normally don't do anyways, but it was really difficult to blend out, and you'll see that as this continues. I took that warrior shade and I started blending out or attempting to blend out the Half Pony shade, and I placed it on the very edge of it and right above it and started blending. Because it wasn't blending out the way I wanted to and it was leaving a really harsh line, I went in with the shade Vote, the lighter brown, to see if that would help get rid of that really harsh line that you're seeing. I don't ever plan any of my makeup looks, and it becomes painfully obvious when I record myself doing my makeup because I'm all over the place. So after I got tired of trying to blend that Half Pony shade out still, I ended up going in with the shade Jump Cut, the one that fell out of the palette. And I just ended up adding that Half Pony shade, or I mean the Jump Cut, right above the Warrior shade. And did more blending. Just blended and blended and blended more. That Jump Cut shade makes a really nice blush. By the way, this is also my first time using this palette. I didn't even swatch it before doing this look. I had just gotten it in the mail. I wanted to make a heavier inner corner statement, and I used the Jump Cut and went up to my brow, and it was really pigmented and dark in that area, and I was like, shit, now what am I going to do? This isn't looking right at all. So yeah, there's my reaction to that. Like, yeah. To try and fix that crazy brow area, I used the white shade in the palette called Basic and used it to try and lighten up that area. As you can see, the white shade Basic was a little bit powdery as it's like kind of flying off of my brush. But really, I had very little fallout and very little kick up with this palette. I love Midas's formula. It's really good. I have quite a few of their palettes. So I went in with that shade Amazing to try to blend out that Half Pony / Vote shade. And I think it actually helped quite a bit. I really like that Amazing shade, but I'm kind of a sucker for a cranberry red shadow. Once I was satisfied or semi-satisfied with the way that looked, I went back in with that Jump Cut shade on the one brush and blended the top part out again too. I basically just switched between the Amazing shade and the Jump Cut shade until I thought it looked okay. The shimmers in this palette, by the way, are amazing. I have the Flower Bomb, the Lemonade palette, and I just got the High Times with the Smoky Glow palette today, but I don't really remember enjoying those shimmers as much as I enjoyed the shimmers in this palette. After I was done with the blending, I ended up grabbing my Hard Candy glitter primer. Everybody uses the NYX glitter primer. This is like a little bit more of affordable option, and it works really well. My roommate went to the store to get some stuff, and I asked her to pick me up the NYX glitter primer, and she couldn't find it and brought me this, and it was kind of a happy little surprise because I enjoyed it. Anyways, I ended up using the glitter primer and putting it on my lid and did like a little cut crease action there. Nothing super fancy or challenging. And I first went in with a darker shimmer shade called Dofa, and I placed that on my outer lid area. After I was satisfied with that shade, I flipped my brush over and went into the shade Group Chat, and I placed that on my inner corner area, inner lid area, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call it. Recording yourself doing makeup is far more challenging than just doing it on your own because I can't put anything in front of my face or get super close because it would get in the way of the camera. So it's definitely interesting, and I'm hoping maybe eventually I'll get it down. So yeah, after I get that all handled, like I said, I go into the Group Chat shade and I kind of pack that on, and then I go in between both shades with the brush and flip my brush back and forth and blend them together until I was happy with the way it looked. And I also end up taking the brush that had the Amazing shade on it and just lightly tapping my outer corner to get the outer corner and that Dofa shade to kind of look a little bit more seamless. If you've been wanting this palette, I say you should go for it. I waited almost a year to get it, and I kind of regret it. Luckily, doing the little cut crease action, whatever, kind of covered up that harsh blending line that I was not happy with. My favorite part of this look is when I take lino and I place that on my inner corner. It is just such a beautiful shade and so purpley and bright. So yeah, I just packed it on because I really wanted it to be impactful, and I absolutely love that shade. I end up doing my lashes off of the camera. I use the Amazing shade to connect my bottom lash line to my outer corner area. And I also use that big pink fluffy brush with the Jump Cut shade on it. I didn't add any more to that brush. I just used what was left on it to blend all of that out. The false lashes I'm wearing are kind of worn out and not my favorite, but it was kind of what I could find. So they're a little bit pathetic and not as dramatic as I normally go for, but it is what it is. I did my waterline off of camera, and I ended up using the ColourPop Piggy Bank eyeliner stick. And for my lips, I used Dose of Colors Lippy in the shade Flirty, as well as the Lime Crime lip gloss. I don't remember the shade name of it. I don't know about anybody else, but this year has really been the season of a light lip color with a lip gloss for me, since a lot of the time I'm just wearing a mask. I'm actually really happy to see glosses come back in style or trending or whatever you want to say, because I love lip glosses. By the way, the earrings I'm wearing came, well, the plugs, they're plugs, but the plugs that I'm wearing came from Love Kills Boutique online. I really like that shop and the earrings. They're amazing and they have quite a few sales all the time. So, yeah. If you liked this video at all, please like or subscribe. Or if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Either way, I'm in the process of getting an area that will be quiet so I don't have to do voiceovers, but it'll still probably be a month or two before that area is ready. I have kids, so my house is particularly loud. The most awkward part of this recording myself is showing you the makeup look afterwards. I don't know how I'm supposed to pose, but yeah, there it is. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.